Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my name is Amalia Fitriani and my ID number is 18 21 22 040 and I'm from class B. I will explain about my draft proposal with the title is the correlation between students' motivation and their learning achievement in reading comprehension. Alright, first there is background. In the process teaching learning, teachers should motivate the students. Motivation is when the student has a strong urge to achieve something he wants. When the students have motivation in learning, it will be increase their achievement, and when the student join in learning process, it will be develop their comprehension. So, Ningrum and Matandang in 2017 argued that the evaluation on the application of the independent constructions of tasks is very crucial for better achievement in English class. English has 4 basic skills. One of them is reading skill. Reading skill is very important for students, especially for college students. And in Indonesia, motivation of students are lacking in reading. So to increase their reading comprehension, motivation become an important factor that many influence students' English achievement. John et al. In 2007 stated that motivation influences reading comprehension. Highly motivated readers have feeling of involvement, stimulation, or enjoyment during reading, and the intent to possess knowledge in the domain of their interest. So when someone is motivated to read, they are more likely to be engaged in reading and therefore comprehend better. And when someone who comprehends the text will increase their reading comprehension. So, judging from this problem, the researchers' interest to investigate the correlation between students' motivation and their learning achievement in reading comprehension. And next is research question. The research question is there a correlation between students' motivation and their learning achievement in reading comprehension? Next is operational definition. First is motivation and achievement. Motivation and achievement is correlated one and another. Motivation is the reason why we are doing something or the level of desire we have to do something, while learning achievement is how far the students can success in a course. And then there is reading comprehension. Reading comprehension is the ability to process text, understand the meaning of the text, and interpret it with what the reader knows. The ability of individuals to understand text is influenced by their skills and their ability to process information. Next is the aims and the use of the research. The aim of this research is investigating whether there is a correlation between students' motivation and their learning achievement in reading comprehension of the and reading comprehension of the 5th semester English education department students. And the use of the research is the researchers hopes this research will make the teachers more aware that the students need a motivation to increase their reading comprehension skill to achieve their learning goals. Alright, next is literature review. First, there is motivation. As I said before, that motivation is from the students or from other. Motivation as intensity and direction of behavior related to somebody's selection to do or avoid to task and to indicate the level of effort that made by him or her. There are two types of motivation. First is intrinsic motivation and second is extrinsic motivation. Intrinsic motivation is from themselves, from ourselves, from student itself, while extrinsic motivation refers to efforts directed toward obtaining external recognition, rewards, or incentives. Extrinsic motivation reflects the fact that children do much of their reading when their reading performance is evaluated and compared to others' performance. So, in other words, extrinsic motivation is from other, such as we as teachers can give reward to students to make the students want to learn more or to read more. And then the second one, there is learning achievement. According to Purwanto in 2007, that learning achievement is result someone achieved in learning as stated in the report card. So learning achievement is the result achieved from the teaching and learning process in accordance with educational goals. Learning achievement is measured for the achievement of a student is the result someone achieved in learning as stated in report card. And then there is reading comprehension. Reading is the process of constructing meaning in the reader's mind through interaction and involvement with written text. Taboada and Buell in 2020. So many researchers who conducted this study in previous, such as Murniasi, with the title "The Correlation Between Students' Motivation in Reading and Their Reading Speed" in 2007. And then there is Matondang and Ningrum in 2017 with the title "The Correlation Between Student Motivation and Achievement in Reading Comprehension." And so the researchers interest with this study and want to investigate the correlation between students' motivation and their learning achievement in reading comprehension in English education department students in 5th semester. And next, research method, population, and sample. The researchers use the research method is correlation research, and the population of this research is the PIP English Educational Department student, which is consisting of 102 students. And the sample, the researchers take one class. There is class B, which consists of 33 students. Time and place. Next is time and place. The researchers will conduct this research in English Education Department in one of a university in Tasikmalaya. Alright, next is research procedure. First is statement of research problem. In starting research problem is the most important part of any research activity. So in this research, researchers investigate a correlation between students' motivation and their learning achievement in reading comprehension. Next is survey of related literature. The researchers find out and collect the article that related with this study to develop the literature review. As I said before, there is so many researchers who conducted related with this study previously. And next is theoretical model, formulation of hypothesis. After that, the researcher make a formulation of hypothesis to test as the result in this research. And next is analysis of data, testing of hypothesis. The researchers use correlation method to conduct this study and to analyze the data. Testing the hypothesis, the researcher will use person, product, moment. And the last is write-up of research report. In the last part, the researcher will explain the research based on the data analysis and then show the data to prove it. Next, there is data collection. In collecting data, the researcher will give the students with two instruments. First, there is questionnaire. The questionnaire is arranged based on the indicator from motivation and achievement in reading of the students. Questionnaires arranged based on the aspect that will be measured. And the second one is tasks. The researcher will give the task of reading to know and get the data about their achievement in reading. And the last is data analysis. In this research, the researcher will use the person, product, moment to measure the student's score and to find out the correlation between students' motivation and their achievement in reading. Alright, that's all for me. Thanks for your attention. Thank you for watching my video. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.